Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, all across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News. Sorry, senior moment there. As I lost my. I'm like, what's my routine? Do I say that next? What do I say next? Welcome to Real News Live. This is a Tell the Truth Wednesday. I'm your host, Mike Barra, in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined as I always am by my lovely co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, looking very geisha-like today, Jennifer Faladorian in Hayden, Idaho. You knew I was going to say that because I already told you. You know,
Geisha. Boho. Okay, it's not geisha.
But what's boho? Bollywood, Hollywood?
It's fashion, Mike. Look it up. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm a guy. Why would I look up fashion? All right, guys. It's great to be here with you. Got a few people moving into the live stream now. Let me double check over on Rumble. Okay, good. Oh, hey, Senor Francisco is now a monthly supporter, $5 a month monthly supporter. Thank you. All right, guys. Mostly we're going to do questions today. We don't really have any news. We will, but I'll prompt Jen with a couple of RV related questions, so you don't have to ask them, and then get on in here with your personal questions. Please keep in mind again, we need your real name and the name of the person or the pet or whoever you're asking about. Okay, so real names are important for Jen to get connected through her angelic sources. Okay, Jen. I guess everybody still is concerned. The biggest thing is timing. It feels like everything is done. We had a lot of movement over the weekend and on Monday. The current rate of the Iraqi dinar is 0.00076. Now, people, I just want to let you know, guys you're getting confused on my Telegram chat and so forth, because 1320 is 0.0007579, blah blah, something like that. It's 0.00076. It just depends on whether you look at it as the 0.00076 is the value of the dinar to the dollar. So 78 thousandths of a cent rounded is the current value. And the 1320 is the number of dinars to the dollar. So it's dollars to dinar and dinars to dollars. It depends on how you look at it. It's the same number. So when the Central Bank of Iraq talks about deleting the 3 zeros and that number of 76 cents comes up, what Al-Sudani meant when he was saying that was that if we just delete the 3 zeros, which is a phrase that they have used since like 2008 and means simply that they go to a more reasonable value for their currency, since it's no longer an artificial program rate, it goes from 8 thousandths of a cent to, well, 76 thousandths of a cent to 76 cents, like that. And that's what we're waiting for them to do. That's the publicly announced rate. So, Jen, on Monday, we got any day now. What I wanted to ask you is, are we still in an any day now window for that, or has it been pushed off a little bit? And give us the truth. We don't care. We need the good news. We just want the truth. She looks unhappy.
We're still waiting there any day.
Any day. That's good. So that's
any day from now until the 21st, I'd say.
Okay. Any day from now until the 21st, that's in the next week. So that's the most important thing. Now, what we talked about the other day is, I think the scenario, the way it stands would be, it sounds like there's going to be a couple of week lag between Iraq having a public rate and the gold-backed U.S. money. It sounds like there's going to be a bit of a lag in there. That means that you could go into a bank with your dinar when the day it becomes 76 cents, let's say, and say, okay, I want 76 cents. Or you could do the thing where Jen said, if you go there, the back screen rates, the rates they have, their managers have, are going to be better than that. Mm-hmm. So I would say what I'm going to do is take a certain percentage of my dinar and say, okay, I understand it's 76 cents. Do you have a better rate than that? Can you give me a better rate than that? And they'll say, well, yes. And that rate is this. And I'll say, well, if you can give me this rate, and I'll give them a number, instead of just giving you 500,000 dinar, I'm going to give you all of it. I'm going to give you millions. So they will probably go for that deal. So it's interesting, Jen, because there's always been people that say, oh, well, you're going to have to negotiate with the bank and all that stuff. And other people are saying, no, it's a redemption center. Everything is set in price. What I think now is that there's going to be a period, a lag period of a week or two, maybe, before all the political stuff happens and we go and the markets collapse and we go to a gold-backed US currency. So they both might be true. You might be able to go in and do some negotiating and get your dinars to dollars done and have to work through all the stuff with the banks. And when the redemption centers are activated, you will go in with a set rate. Am I wrong in that speculation?
Well, I do think the redemption centers have a spectrum of rates, or a set rate. The bank is not going to be able to do your transaction if it doesn't show up on their back screens at that rate. So if you were to go in, what I'm getting, I don't really know, but if you were to go in and say, well, it looks like you can give me $2.20 for this, I'd really like $3.29.
Yeah.
Can you do a deal? I'll give you it all, $3.29. They said, well, we can do that, but it'll be on hold until the back screen rate rises to $3.29, and then we'll call you and you can come in.
Oh.
But if it's something you want to do quickly, see, I don't really even see the point in that, because once it's posted shortly after that, we'll be going to a redemption center. They'll notify us that yeah, you can do this, and then word will spread that we can go to a redemption center and get those rates. So if you were to go in a bank and do that and wait for a higher rate, there's really no point doing that.
Right. The only reason to go to the bank is if you're willing to take the lower rate, whether it's 76 cents or 271 or 281, which is their back screen rate right now today.
Well, like if you're desperate, you're going to lose the house, you're behind on everything, whatever, something major came up, you could probably do that, but understand that you're going to be working within the normal fiat system. You're not going to be getting gold-backed dollars in a safe treasury account to keep it there for a long time and then transfer that down. So it's going to be the good old fiat system with the regular banks and the way things are going. So if you wanted to take some, go in there, get the 76 cents, get some money in your pocket, pay some things off, you could do that. Unless that bank is involved in the big RV and has, people in there probably under NDA. They probably have signed contracts and things that they are not allowed to do because they're supposed to participate in the big RV. So you'd have to go somewhere that's not participating.
Okay.
I mean, you just ask them straight out, but I don't know if you're going to get any truthful answers if they are participating and under NDA.
Yeah. And here's the thing. On the dinar, I'm going to act right away. Within hours, I'm going to be acting. And the reason why is I don't trust the process. I don't trust the white hats. And I'm going to buy property with it. I'm going to buy real assets that they can't take away from me. So I'm going to make sure that I get my foot in the door, because the dinar is the least of the holdings that I have.
You don't trust the white hats?
No. Look at all the people that have died. Do you want me to go off on this rant? I don't really want to do it. Do you look at all the people that have died while they've waited? Look at all the people that need med beds while they've waited for the perfect time. And it's just like having children. There's no perfect time. Just do it.
I understand that.
So, no, I don't really.
We don't know about all the people that have been saved either. To be fair.
That's true. And according to the information, we may never know that. Like there's a certain faction that say, and I think you've reinforced this once or twice in your Gentel, that they're going to hold things back and not tell people the truth. And I think the only way you keep this from ever happening again is by telling everybody the whole truth. Tell them who Hillary Clinton really is. Tell them what she really did. Tell them what Huma Abedin really did. So,
well, they'll tell over time the real truth to be revealed through movies, right, through all kinds of things over time. Initially, what I was saying about not telling everybody the whole truth was the whole EBS idea, that they would immediately just say, hey, hi, I see you sit there in your home and you're pretty close to a heart attack. Here, let me tell you everything terrible about what's going on in the world in shock television. And then we've got 100,000 people that have a cardiac arrest. Right. That's not going to be productive. Okay, so they're going to present it in such a way as need to know now to get whatever we need to get done now. And then you'll have the option of looking into this further. There will be more information that comes out. So, but people have this idea that, we're going to, listen, we didn't learn this all in one day.
Right.
They're not, it's like they're going to, because some people that go out there and say there's going to be 8 hours of this, horrific information. and you're going to throw it all on somebody that doesn't know anything all at once, that's going to be catastrophic. So that's the only thing I was saying about that is that we're going to get the kid story, we're going to get the mom story, we're going to get the politically correct story at the time, to minimize any further damage. And then over time, the real story will be told.
Right. And what I'm saying is that I've waited long enough for this process. Mark, by the way, Mark Z, you know, we're in agreement on this. On the dinar, we're not waiting. If the dinar goes, he's taking everything in.
I might take some down. We'll see. I mean, just to get in a good spot and to wait the rest out, we don't really know. What I don't trust is how long the rest of it would take. But
right, because I mean, here's the thing. I'm saying that things could still happen to delay it. There could be a nuclear attack somewhere. You know what I mean? Once let's say the dinar goes, while we're waiting for the rest of the reset to happen, something could still happen. And they've delayed it plenty of times. So no, when I say I don't trust the process, I don't trust the white hats, that's what I mean. I don't like, they could say, oh, well, there's a dinar raid. Oh, well, we had the dinar raid for 2 days. And then the black hats, you know, the cabal nuked Baghdad, and now it's all put on hold for another year. That could happen. So I'm not going to take a chance if that happens. I know you, in your heart and your connections, you don't think that's going to happen, and I pray that you're right. But I'm not taking the chance in the three-dimensional world that I'm living in right now.
Okay.
So you don't agree with me. You're mad at me. You don't agree.
No, I'm not mad at all.
Okay. I'm just saying what I'm
here today. I am just here.
Okay. All right, guys, let's get over to the personal questions for Jen. If you have them, please go ahead and post them either on Rumble or YouTube. We always, with these live streams, we pull them down, or I pull them down off of Mike Barrett 3 and Mike Barrett 333. By the way, did you know on Mike Barrett 3, I'm up over 2,000 subscribers? Thank you, everybody from Nerdrotic. Thank you, everybody from Jen. Thank you, everybody from Mark Z that's coming over and actually subscribing to my little teeny tiny YouTube channels. And get over to my Seahawk Boy Mike YouTube channel and subscribe to that too. Anyway, so thank you guys for subscribing, but we're going to pull them down off of those YouTube channels. Mike Barrett 2, I can't remember the login, so it just stays up. And Jen, I'm shocked it hasn't been taken down in spite of all these shows we've been doing and all these subjects we've been talking about. Is it possible is something going on with YouTube? Is the censorship being held back a little bit now? Are they not?
There is some kind of freeze on that. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah, and we have really not heard very many stories about that. I know that everybody's pretty careful.
But we're not here. We're not careful at all, right?
No, and I can look at my personal show.
Yeah. So okay, well, it feels like there's some kind of freeze, because I feel like if there wasn't a freeze on the censorship, Mike Barrett 2 would have been gone a long time ago. It's been suspended for a week or a month, but it hasn't been suspended now for 6 months. And I'm like, we still keep putting the same stuff out, so why aren't they taking down Mike Barrett 2? I don't know. But anyway, when the shows are over, what we do is I take them down off Mike Barrett 3 and Mike Barrett 333, which you can always get over there and find them on MikeBarrett.com or MikeBarrett.blogspot.com. You can check out last night's Toxically Masculine Tuesday show with me and Blake and Brooks. You can check out my Forbidden Frontier show with Nerdrotic. That was great fun. Gary's coming to town here soon. You can check out the Calvine UFO Photo Factor Fiction video. It is fiction. I'm just going to let you know that. My interview with Marina Sarin and all the shows that we do here, and stuff like my lectures on ancient aliens and JFK. There's a guy in chat. Who was it in chat? Yeah, Double Omega says, Mike, I heard you on Nerdrotic. You have to talk more about your JFK theory. I'm hooked on Tippett being the second shooter. JD Tippett was the second shooter, but hey, just click on this video right here, right there, or go to my Odyssey channel and you can watch a great presentation I did in 2018 on this information. And also, please do not forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at thecbdgurus.com, where you can get all kinds of wonderful CBD products for your health. Slide over to the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in Type in the discount code ALIEN. Where is it, Mike Barra? Where is it? Discount code Alien. Discount. Jen, I can never find it. There it is. Discount code Alien. Yes, click on it. I'm clicking. There we go. Discount code ALIEN and get this week's specials. Right now, you're getting 10% off with the code Boulevard10, all lowercase, and you can pick up the immunity boosters, the Delta 8 gummies, the CBD gurus, the these seltzer waters. I was on with Whiskey and Wisdom with Mark, and he was drinking one of these, and he just got slower and more relaxed as the evening went on. If you want to relax, all kinds of cool products, and might be formal wear appears to be off there now. So the CBDgurus.com, wonderful people. Also hit up MikeBarraPets.com. I'm linked up with these folks that are putting out all kinds of just wonderful products for primarily for your pets, but also for people, based on mushroom therapies and natural whole foods for your pets. They're wonderful treatments. They do great stuff for kitties' health and dogs' health. You can pick up stuff like, I've got Barkley on the Mush Puppies and the Mojos, which are laced with this Coriolis versicolor mushroom stuff. And it just does a wonderful job. He's got more energy than he's had in years. He's chasing his gator toy all over the place. Also have products for horses. And believe it or not, we have products over there for humans, like the Enforce Versicolor. I'm taking that. I'm also taking the Enforce Restore for my diabetes and high blood pressure. They got chocolates, all kinds of cool stuff over at MikeBarraPets.com. And if you send them an email at MikeBarraPets.com, MikeBarraPets@gmail.com, Diana can answer all kinds of questions. And I'm not going to say much about this except that Diana personally will happily tell you that this stuff, she feels this stuff saved her life. And that's why she sells it. That's why she's so enthusiastic about it. And absolutely get over there and hit them up. And Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at JenniferFallah.com today with the Pretty Angel?
Well, you can get a reading, 30-minute, an hour. You can get a medium. Well, no, you can't get the mediumship reading. That offer is over.
Gone, yeah.
You can get a medical intuitive reading, which is a scan head to toe with Jesus and tell you what I see going on in your body. Take that information to your doctor so they can find rid of the problem. We also have healings, everything healing. Person or pet. This is the DNA talk. The toxic cleanse and DNA correction healing is super duper everything healing. Illness, everything. It's a cleanse. It's my effort to remove the harmful effects of vaccines. Right now, I think what I'm going to do is put up, I'm trying to figure out because I've done everything on sale, but I think I'm going to do the weight loss healings again next, because people are going to start getting serious about it now as we go into spring.
Yeah.
So I might put that on sale. People usually, that's basically talk with the soul. It works like hypnosis. It's a healing on anything that would be stopping you from losing weight, thyroid, slow metabolism. It's a fat burn, and it's talk with your subconscious to tell you to get rid of the fat in your body now and to stop saving it and stay on your plan.
Yeah, so I got to get one of those because I have a slow thyroid thing, and that's really what happens is I just hang on to stuff I don't need to hang on to, right? That's what you're doing.
And you eat like a teenager also. But
well, I don't. No, I don't.
You both do, damn it.
Well, he does. He's worse.
Anyway, so get on over to JenniferFallah.com. Lots available there. If you would like to combine services, you can use the love button right there. It will take a card. Okay, everything takes a card through PayPal, but this was one way to pay with a card outside of PayPal.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah, so you can combine services by doing that. You can leave me a tip. You can, and then email me afterwards, please, and let me know what you did and what we need to schedule, and I will communicate with you from there.
So get on over there and push Jennifer's love button. Yes, I said that.
I need to change the name of that.
Anyway, yeah. And by the way, I now have a PayPal. I'm going to use my brother's PayPal. I guess I'm trusting him. Going to use Dave's PayPal, so I will get that up when I think about it in time to put it up. We'll start having a PayPal. So if you guys would like to hit us up with a PayPal, you can go ahead and do that. However, the absolute best way to contribute to the show is to go over to our Rumble channel and sign up there for a subscription, which is $5 a month. Very cheap, $5 a month. Really helps support the show and gets us, gives us the financial support where we need. And the other cool thing about it is that you get your questions answered first. And Jen, we have two new people here. Senor Francisco is now a monthly supporter. He's got a little red castle. Yay. And Irish Miss is now a monthly supporter. So thank you very much, guys, for signing up for that whole $5 a month. Okay, Jen, let's go over here and get some of our little red castle questions answered. The $5 a month subscribers, I get to go first. Christina Loeb, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. I put a contract on lot 379. She asks, will I get it?
As of now, yes, I think.
Good. Okay. Lisa, $5 a month subscriber, Little Red Castle. I can't believe it. I finally made it here before they did for once. I normally forgot until they're okay. Well, Lisa, there's no question there, but thank you very much. Good morning, Mike and Jen. Looking forward to another great show. Absolutely. Jen, you look fantastic, says Rainbow 13. Did you get lucky last night? Hit the lottery. Oh, that's personal. You don't get to ask that question of Jen.
Thank you, but yeah, just
you have that JF.
No, I slept last night.
You have that JF look, Jen. Megan Angus, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Hi, Mike and Jen. I've been interviewing and applying to jobs left and right. Will I have a good offer by the end of the month? This has been so taxing. That's Megan Angus.
Yeah, it does look like the first half of April. It looks like that you are employed. I just see you starting something new.
Cool. Scott, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, I have an interview tomorrow. Will it go well? I assume he means job interview, not an interview with Piers Morgan or something.
I think it leads to a second interview.
Okay. Rainbow 13, Jen, Dave and Lorraine. Okay, Lorraine says that she and Dave are ready to separate. How much longer until we can separate our residences? Thank you.
I'm really into end of August, beginning of September, before that starts happening, starting to move and get everything situated.
David Murtos, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, hi, Jen. The Boeing whistleblower John Barnett was found dead by suicide shortly after testifying. Was he really murdered? I'm not sure you're able to.
Yeah, let me put myself in danger. And no, I'm not going to answer that. Really?
But let's be obvious, guys. John Barnett did not kill himself. Let's be obvious. Okay.
I think we all know the answer.
I will say what Jen cannot say. Hi, you guys. Irish Miss, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Mary Ellen here. I hope you're doing well. Casual meeting with a guy last weekend. I could see straight to his soul through his eyes. Is this a past life thing? Mary Ellen wants to know if the guy she met last week casually, if there's something there.
Isn't that the strangest thing where you meet somebody and you really don't have any intention or anything, and you meet them and it's like pause, like, do I know you?
Mm-hmm.
Probably somebody that you knew from home, somebody in the soul clique, possibly. It doesn't necessarily mean that it was a positive connection, though. So don't make that mistake. A lot of people do. Well, I feel like I've known him before. And I'm like, yeah, he's the one screwed up your entire life last time. Get away.
Yeah.
So you really have to, stick around, talk to an individual and find out a little bit more about how you feel later. But sometimes that pull is just a little bit more than you think.
Okay. Lucy, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, "Hi, Jen and Mike. Do you see me living in my current home until the end of the year? Thank you both for all you do for us." Well, Jen does
Pretty
more,
close.
but pretty close. Okay. Um, Sarah, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, "What month do you see me being able to finally get someone to install a bathroom in my basement floor of the house?"
October.
October. Okay, Gregory, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Jen, do you see me moving to Salt Lake City this year?
Drawing a blank on that one. I'm not seeing it.
Not seeing it. Okay. Joanne said, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, "What month do you see us starting our new home?" Or you starting your new home? It would help, Joanne, if we had both names, but hey, nothing's perfect.
Starting our new home.
I think they mean like building. Sounds like.
Sometimes in the fall. It could possibly. It kind of looks like a couple months before the end.
Okay. And Senor Francisco, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, "Hi, Jen. It's Victoria Adams. Will I pass my notary exam?"
Yes.
Good. Gina would like to know, what month do you see my new horse barn being built?
There is a delay on that. It's almost like they break ground or they start doing it and then they find something, and so you're gonna be a little bit frustrated. Okay, so prepare for that. Some kind of delay.
Okay. Diana L says, "Do you still see me paying for my daughter's wedding dress on March 23rd and her venue as well? Thank you. Love you both." So she's basically asking, am I going to have money on March 23rd? Do you still see that way?
No, what I originally saw is that you'd be able to help with the dress. But to pay for the whole thing, I think it's coming. It's too fast. It got delayed too long.
Yeah. Donna wants to know, I'm scheduled to go to court on April 5th, being sued by a collection agency. Do you still see this court date happening? Or maybe
postponed.
On the phone?
Postponed.
Postpone. Oh, okay.
Like
maybe current events.
The date.
Oh, I see. Great. Okay. Gloria says, "Appreciate hearing whether my trip from Ohio to Northern Kentucky to spend this Thursday to Sunday with kids, Brian and Sarah, and 4 grandkids ages 1 to 9 will go well." So Gloria wants to know if her trip to Kentucky will go well.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other Rumble questions? Beth, Beth, I always look forward to your shows. It lifts me up. Jen, I have a question for my daughter, Kylie. Do you see this gentleman, Connor, being her boyfriend or future person, as she calls it? Kylie.
Being her future boyfriend. Kylie and Connor. Nope.
Okay. Sorry, the answer is no. Okay, let's slide back over to, I've still got the CBD Gurus banner going.
Yeah. Where's my banner? You should have my banner going. If I'm answering the questions.
Yeah, right. We should have Jennifer Falag.
You should. You should do that.
Shall receive. Fair one. Okay, let's go along here and look at our questions, our pinned questions. Nanette O'Meara says, "I'm flying United to a funeral Thursday. Will I have a safe trip?" I'm sorry you have to go to a funeral.
Sorry for your loss. Yeah. I don't see any problems. Yeah. It'll be all right. Am I frozen? Mike's frozen. Well, we could just wait. Oh, it's on Mike's side? Okay. Oh, and he's out. Well, let's talk about Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. I love doing that. All right. So what we've got here, do you see what's going on with my female dog, Chanel? She started limping and not applying weight. I'm sorry, I can't, I'm trying to see with these new glasses. I can't see. Okay. Chanel, Jesus. Yep, got some arthritis in that back joint there on the back leg. You're going to have to be careful with that dog with that leg here on out, So that sounds like arthritis. So that's beginning. And so you're going to want to be careful with that dog, and you're not, just going to injure herself over and over. I don't think at this point it's really serious. Just get her to lay down, maybe something for inflammation and pain would be good. Let's see. Jen, do you see me getting married? Theodore. Mm-hmm. So about 16 months. So I don't know if that is the wedding and you're already with someone. So you guys can still see me, right? Give me confirmation, because Mike said his internet crashed. So that means we cannot take the show off the air, and I will be on all day. No. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay, so Theodore, it looks like you're going to either meet this person, or if you're already with this person, you probably get married in about 16 months. I'm seeing the date for the answer to that question, 16 months away. Okay. What time do we got? So since Mike is gone, let's spend the time telling you all the embarrassing things that I know about him. Okay, number one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. All right. Oh, there he is. Damn it.
I don't know what happened there, but fuck Cox Cable again. In the neck. Fuck Cox Cable in the neck. Okay. Did Annette get her answer? I'm sorry. Did she get her answer?
I was just reading some questions. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, vacationing in North Carolina, then off to Florida to visit my aunt. Okay, I don't know. There's not a question there. There's no name there.
Just saying she's listening, and that's where she is. Okay, so let's limit the questions about me telling you whether you're going to have a safe trip or not. Because I don't do that all the time. I mean, if you're severely worried about something, I'd probably calm some fears, but probably not a good thing for me to tell everybody, yeah, everything's fine, keep going.
Fine. Pull the Band-Aid off. Yeah, I agree. Thomas says, good morning. I have a question about the lotteries, Mega Millions, and Powerball. Are they on the level or corrupted for a deep state funny scam?
I don't know. I got questions about it. I really do have questions about it.
Don't start with this guy about that. Okay.
Oh my God, one time.
Oh, yeah. The one time that the machine I buy it at, say a prayer over every day, wins $400 million, and they give it to somebody else besides me. I bet you it was the person right before or right after me that got it. And I don't know what to think about it, Jen. I don't know whether to think this means that this stuff really works, or if it's like, ha, 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 Lucy and the football, we did it again, Mike. I'd say
that was more of a spiritual lesson for you. I mean, that was perfect. I mean,
okay, well, that's why.
To have the one place you go to. That's terrible.
Well, yeah, it was like in my face. it's dick slapping me in the face, and I'm not very happy about it. And that's why I'm not waiting. That's why I'm not trusting that I'll be taken care of, because so far, not much. I mean, there's been a few things, but they're all little. All right. And that's just my personal thing, and I need to go complain about that later. Kevin Mullins, Jen, my name is Kevin M. Kevin Mullins, do you see me in a new home before the year is out?
No, it's going to take longer than
that. Okay, this is a good question. My name is William, and my girlfriend is moving to a new place. How much money is this going to cost me? Well, if she's moving without you, it shouldn't cost you anything, William. Tell her to do it on her own. What? I don't understand this question, Jen. Maybe you understand their situation a little better.
I don't think you need psychic guidance on that. Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to click on that one. Joanne Patton, welcome, Mike, Jen, and family from St. Kitts. Very warm here. On our way to snorkel off of a boat. Oh, good. Well,
oh, I'm so jealous, Joanne. I would love to be snorkeling off a boat right now in the warm sun. That would be great.
Vacation in New York. That was the one. Yeah. I love you both. We love you too. Well, I'm way back. I'm way back. I'm catching up, guys. Just catching up.
I actually have a funny story about snorkeling at Captain Cook's Monument in Hawaii. When I don't know, I think my sister and I were young teenagers. It's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I hear it?
Sure.
Okay. What else do we have to do? Okay, so we go out there. I think we were in 8th grade. Okay, and my parents took us out there, and it was more of an educational. We went to Pearl Harbor, we went to different islands. So anyway, we're snorkeling. We take this big boat out there, and it's beautiful, and it's like this little. It's against these cliffs, and there's all this coral and colorful. You can see way down in there. Mm-hmm. And so the guy on the boat, I don't know what kind of cheap operation my dad scheduled for us to go out on, but this guy's chumming, okay, throwing out dead pieces of bloody fish. And so my sister and I are out there. Oh, this is so cool. We're way far away from the boat. My sister, let me just tell you, my sister's like Nellie Olson. Remember Little House on the Prairie, Nellie Olson? That's my sister.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're out there. And the guy is throwing dead stuff. He throws this one piece. And she goes, there's a lot of fish in here. And they're kind of coming at me because they had these long, like swordfish, like tiny little fish that would just swim right at you and then move, okay? And then she throws this big piece of bloody fish. Sorry. Smacks her like right here. Blood just splatters across her face. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm like,
that's really gross.
Then, I swear to God, 200 fish mauled her. Just jumped her. Just like this pile of fish is just swimming in it. She's got fish in her bathing suit and everything. And I can't even breathe. I'm laughing so hard that I can't even breathe. I'm like, I'm going to die out here. Then the guy blows a horn and starts screaming, sharks. Shelly's got dead fish and blood all over her. I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
So much in my whole life. Is hilarious. And yeah, it was a serious situation, and my sister could have gotten eaten by a shark. I just grabbed her by the arm and I did not leave her. I just swam like you would not believe and dragged her back to the boat. But I'm laughing and peeing myself the whole time. Oh my God.
We didn't need to know that, Chet.
It was hilarious.
We didn't need to know about you peeing.
So if they start chumming when you're snorkeling, stay close to the boat.
Yeah.
Life lesson.
Yeah, life lesson. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Mike and Jen. Jen, spent 8 weeks since my beloved dog Max passed. I'm very sorry. Is he still hanging around with me? I talk to him constantly. This is Sherry.
Hang on, let me pull out of the laughter thing there. It's kind of giggly. All right. Dog passed. Max. Is he still hanging around? Oh, yeah. Pretty much the same. He just kind of walks around and then he finds a place to sit. So he follows you into a room, finds a place to sit, hangs out. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, they're always around. They don't, you don't even, I mean, I realize you want to ask these questions to get reinforcement, but they're around. About a month ago, I was just walking to my bathroom right out this door here, and out of the corner of my eye, right in this office right here, I saw a little white kitty just scoot across the door, and that was Aurora. That's my little girl.
That's usually how you do it. Sometimes you can just kind of feel them there, but then like it's usually corner of the eye stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, nobody's here. Did I see that?
We have Khaleesi, and she's white, but she was way in the other part of the room. And I know what I saw. I saw a little white kitty scoot right past her. It wasn't my imagination. It was her showing me that she was there. So,
oh, yeah, I got all kinds of stories like that. Between me and the girls seeing stuff.
God, I miss her. She was so sweet. Well, she wasn't sweet, but she was cute and lovable. Oh, my God. Rick Norman says, I bought some Delta 8s plus some Tommy Chong Delta 9s. I have plenty, but now I'm afraid to try them. Break them up into smaller pieces, quarters or halves. Try them that way. Happy hump day to everybody. Melanie, love you both. Does Jesus see me selling my house and being happier moving away from the city this year in 2024?
That's really kind of like a winter transition. So I'm not sure if it's over into 25 or if it's 24, but I would say in the winter.
Okay. Denise would like to know if you see us, I assume she means her and her husband, closing our business by the end of March.
Pretty close to that.
Suzanne Black would like to know, are we still getting 1% at our appointment and waiting for the rest? We believe that's the process, but we don't know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Depends on what you have.
Thank you, Uber Eats delivery guy, for ringing the fucking doorbell.
Yes, I would say yes.
Okay. Mike, where are your manners? Regens banner. Hey guys, I was off the internet. I was non-existent. I was out of the matrix. Marbell says, question for Jen. Do you see what's going on with my female dog, Chanel? She started limping and not.
We did that.
What's
that? We did that one.
We did that one. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. What is the blast you spoke of yesterday that Phil was the blast? Is the blast you spoke of yesterday what Phil was referring to last night using?
Damn it, I missed his live. Did he?
Yeah.
That would have been so cool. That would have been a nod to me. I have to watch it now. Okay. That would have been cool. I don't know.
I didn't know.
I have no idea. I don't know the man personally.
I didn't know you did a blast thing yesterday. So.
Well, it's because you don't watch my show. You need to support what I'm doing. But I am here.
I was down at the county recorder's office recording.
What kind of friend is that?
And I had I had a temporary crown fallout, and and I was walking dogs and cleaning cat boxes.
You're totally full of shit.
And writing, and we saw it, but we were both too exhausted last night to watch it. When we saw your pretty face come up on our big, gigantic 75-inch TV, but it was late at night. It was late at night, and there was Seahawks free agency videos to watch.
All right.
I'm just teasing.
Anyway, I have two shows that I missed from Phil, just because it's been busy, and at night I'm getting close to burnout, and so I'm trying to sleep more so that I don't do that.
Yeah.
But I was talking about psychic protection yesterday, and the way you can pull, as a piece of God, it's your natural ability to pull the light of creation, the light from the source, the light of God, into your body, push it out, and blast people. And I taught people on Jennifer Flaw-Doring philosophy show yesterday on YouTube how to do that for psychic protection. And then I told them, well, wouldn't it be cool to create a giant army of badass angels that were going around blasting everybody? And so you're not helpless to psychic attack and people's attachments and everything else.
Theodore Bradley would like to know if you see him getting married.
Didn't I just do that?
I don't know. I was gone for like...
Yeah, that was... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did that one. It was 16 months.
Okay, 16 months.
Deja vu. I mean...
Yeah. Jen, my daughter Jennifer is going through some things again. We see how long this will go on. That's Lori. Oh yeah, see, I see Theodore's answered you here. Yeah.
It's a binge. Well, what would make it better is to, and I know you're busy, but she needs a break from everything. It's like she goes so long and she'll do good, and then she burns out and she needs a break. And then this happens.
Karen Calif would like to know if you see her and her sister Sherry taking a vacation together this year or next year.
Vacation. There's a possibility in a couple months. You start talking about it.
I heard. Okay, this is Zena wants to know Kate Middleton. What's going on with Kate Middleton? There's a rumor she's passed away.
Like in mainstream media or behind the scenes?
In mainstream media. Her lawyer said, I haven't heard from her in this amount of time. If I don't get some proof of life, I'm going to say that I think she's dead. I think she's very ill.
So do you think her and
Meghan
and Prince there are bad? I mean, like just as bad as the others?
Yeah, probably. Prince William? Yeah. Prince William? Yeah. Probably.
Not finding her. Trying to locate her. I don't see her.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Jen, Marcus Toledo wants to know, will Boeing and Lockheed survive? Are their foul-ups deliberate to destroy these companies?
Somebody comes in, and I think there's a merger between those two, or there's two mergers that absorb Boeing and absorb Lockheed, or they come together. Wait a minute. They're already together.
Boeing and Douglas are the same company now, but
something else happens like that.
Did you know that Cox Internet is being maintained by Yahoo now? Oh, a Mark Cuban company associated. No wonder it sucked. I'm totally late.
Tell the mafia. AT&T's the mafia too. I've told people that for like 15 years.
Yeah. Did they talk about the Simon Rumble video? No, I have not seen Simon's Rumble video, and I don't really listen to what Simon says anymore anyway, because he's under an NDA. Scott Ferguson with the Ben Diamond profile picture says, a person with a very large amount of Zim is expecting his payment for the 15th to the 20th. Do you feel that this is true?
That's a different tier. It's true.
Holy gashits. Okay. Good morning, Jen and Mike. My daughter is going on a trip to Switzerland on the 29th through the 10th of April. It's her first trip to Europe. Will she be okay? Do you see any delays or anything? I think that she's saying her name is Pure Trinidad. That might be okay, I guess. But do you see her trip to Switzerland going well? Will there be any delays or any problems?
I see her getting there. Lots of laughter, lots of fun.
Good.
Wait a minute. It's a mom asking, so I'm going to look. Okay. Getting home at the airport. Sun's just going down. Good. Yeah. She's fine.
Okay. Christine Packer, I'm late. What did I miss? Love to you. You missed that we love you, and we're sorry about what happened. Chester. That's what you missed. This is
Oh, wait a minute. I got to get going. I got 1 in 15.
The first time I went snorkeling, says Kenneth B., I came upon what I thought was a sponge, but now I think it was a tampon. Oh, my God. Okay.
Nice. How tacky.
Well, you were the one with the blood in the water thing. Joanne.
Well, that was hilarious. My God, if you people saw that and you were with me and we were the same age, you wouldn't even have made it. I mean, I don't even know. I'm a strong swimmer. I always have been. I could swim forever. And I just grabbed that. I just couldn't even make it hardly to the boat, dragging my sister. She's flipping the hell out. Screaming. There's still fish flapping in her.
Obviously, there's a story I've got to tell you sometime.
I couldn't have wrote that one better. I couldn't.
There's a story I got to tell you about this giant concrete ring thing when they were putting in storm sewers in our neighborhood in Seattle, and me and Dave and Tim Rifflin, we were fooling around with these things, and something really that could have been absolutely terrible happened. I'll tell that story one of these days. Okay. Concrete ring story is famous in the Bear family, but it's one of those things, Jen, that when you get together with the people and you start talking about it, you remember it like it was yesterday or the same day, and you can't stop laughing about it. So yeah. All right, let's get back over just a couple more quick Little Red Castle questions.
Joanne, that's it. I have to go. We have to stick to the schedule today. Tight schedule.
All right, guys, I'm sorry, but Jen is just being mean and leaving. So get over to jenniferfala.com. Go to Jennifer Fala Doreen on. Now she's pissed. Go over to Jennifer Fala Doreen on YouTube. Thanks, Jen, for being here. Thanks for everybody for being here. Jen, you're doing philosophy tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, unless I burn out and
Jen will do philosophy tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be back on Monday. And of course, if something does happen in the financial world, if Iraq goes public, to the extent to which either one of us can talk about it, we will. At least I will come on and talk about it. Hopefully, I can get Jen to come talk about it. But
or you can always keep up with everything I have to say if you go to Philosophy on Telegram, because I post anything that I think is important at the time. And Mike and I are both there. He's Mike Barra on Telegram. We do have awesome chats. If you want one that's all love and hugs and positive, you go to mine. If you want to complain about stuff, you go to Mike's.
Yeah, if you want to get torched, come to mine. Well, no, just come to mine and give me some shit or criticize Jen and I'll crush you. They're both great chats, and absolutely get over to philosophy. Okay, thank you guys very much for being here. Get on over to Rumble, like, subscribe, and that's cool because like on YouTube, if you subscribe, they don't give you $5 a month, but on Rumble, if you subscribe, you get $5 a month. It's wonderful. Get on over to Rumble and at least like the video. We appreciate that very much. You don't have to give us money, but we appreciate you being here. Jen and I will see you back here on Monday, pending circumstances, and we will see you in the Telegram chat. Thanks for being here. I will be doing Whiskey and Wisdom tonight, as far as I know, unless something goes wrong at my dentist appointment. So, love you guys. See you later.